Welcome to the most horsepowerful podcast on the internet, the Xbox Drive. Before we get this show on the road, please take a moment to like, subscribe, and ring that bell on YouTube, and leave a 5-star rating or review on your podcatcher of choice. If you want to continue the conversation after the show, make sure you join the Carpool Gaming Discord. For exclusive content and all the Carpool shows in one simple feed, head over to patreon.com/carpoolgaming. Finally, head over to carpoolgaming.com for all of your merch needs. Now, with all that out of the way, you better buckle up, Buttercup, because it's time for the Xbox Drive.
Greater than X.
Oh my god! Hi everybody! Oh my god, welcome.
Thanks for out, Mitch.
Oh,
is this a mute?
Did I surprise you, Mitch?
Oh
Yeah, surprising.
I was not prepared. Sean, this was a fantastic surprise. I love this.
I
Fellow
have
Canadian.
these Canada flags just for a moment like this, Fiona MacKinnon.
We
Yeah,
love
the
this.
two Americans just here though.
Like,
I don't have the same patronage. I don't have flags I can wave. I wish I knew.
You guys
Wait
just
till
look
next
like,
week.
You look like you just stepped into a church and you shouldn't be there, kind of thing. Like, what do we do?
Yeah.
What are these
What just
flags?
happened?
What is this?
What the hell is going on?
Oh my gosh, I was not prepared. I thought maybe it was going to be like a thing that at the end of the podcast or in the middle of the podcast, just randomly while someone was speaking. No, that was literally perfect.
I was
so
planning
happy.
on it. Something came over me while watching our brand new intro with the Bowsah and the wonderful Forza Horizon 5 music. And we're here. It's new. Everything is great. And nothing is going wrong at all. We've just had a very smooth start right at the beginning here. Lots of people here, youtube.com/carpoolgaming. Holy crap. Everyone is here. Good to see everybody.
Crazy.
Oh, man.
Well,
Hey, Mitch. How are your glasses,
anyways.
buddy?
yeah. Let's talk about my glasses. Swear to God, right before live, I was going to clean my glasses. I dropped one of my frame lenses out of my frame. I don't know where it is. I don't need the glasses technically to see. However, I need glasses to find my lens apparently because I just looked all underneath me and it's not there. So if you guys hear a crunch,
Oh, please no.
it's okay. I have insurance. We'll be fine. Don't worry about it.
Cover that sort of thing.
Yeah, I got glasses insurance. I can take it to a place or two. We'll be fine.
All
Don't worry
right.
about it.
All right.
Well, everybody.
Well, oh my goodness. I'm not gonna lie, I'm nervous, guys. I'm so
Don't be
excited to be here.
nervous.
I know
I mean-
nervous.
I mean, not to be nervous, but it's just like more on the lines of like I'm so giddy, I guess. And it's not
Yeah.
because I drank a ton of caffeine today from Tim Hortons from our
Nice.
Canadian Proud. Yeah. So, oh my gosh, waving the Canadian flags are waving. Absolutely.
That's ridiculous.
So good.
I was
Oh my goodness.
underprepared.
Under-
I'm gonna
well,
have a
next
6-foot
time.
flag. I'm just gonna swing this in the back.
Oh, snap. We're going to up each other on the flag game
Yeah.
here.
Okay.
Wait till you see my background next week. Can't wait.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
I've got a wavy flag Canadian background I've used on streams before.
Yeah, you do.
do
Mine's
that.
gonna be better. Don't worry about it. I'm gonna have eagles
Okay.
flying in.
Okay. This is how it starts.
Yeah, I started.
This is how
You
it
did.
starts.
You started this, Sean. No one else did.
Yeah. It's my fault again. Here we are.
Here we go.
Yeah.
Some things never change.
Some things never change. Yeah.
Never.
Ryan leaves. And now I brought you guys on board. We got the new Xbox Drive here. This is how many times have we done this before? There was Dave. Shout out to Dave. Shout out to Luke. Shout out to Ryan. And so we decided to match the number of previous co-hosts and just bring 3 new people on who I've known for a very long time. So for anybody, I'm curious for those listening for the very first time, like the show used to be pretty different than this. But here we are. There's 4 of us, 2 Canadians, 2 Americans. We're all, all different walks of life over here. We got lots of different games that we're going to talk about. A new Xbox Drive, Fiona MacKinnon. We're here. We did it. Friday.
Exactly, Sean Capri. Absolutely. It's so exciting.
I'm speaking full names over here.
Let me just provide you with my social insurance number as well and my
They don't call it that.
address.
Let me get my Pabst Blue Ribbon and an eagle and watch some good old American football on Sunday. Don't worry
Nice.
about it.
Hey, yeah.
Hey,
There's some good football this
hey.
weekend.
There is good
Yeah.
American football. We won't get
Exactly.
into that though, because this ain't the Travis Kelce and Jason Kelce podcast. You know what I mean? Or the Xbox Drive. completely different podcast.
Well, I think Mitch, we were talking about putting the show on all the other drives, on the Nintendo Drive, the PlayStation Drive, because exclusives don't matter anymore.
We might, you don't know.
knows? Who knows?
We started an
what's going
Xbox podcast at the time Xbox is going through some changes, like a teenager.
Perfect timing. It's fine.
Yeah, great timing. And yeah, the whole the oh my goodness, I can't even handle it. The theme this week is rumors. We love it. We love to see it. And honestly, as much as we love Xbox, like we said, it's who knows what's going to happen in the next few years. So essentially what's been going on this week is rumors that Xbox might not exist and it might just be Microsoft. And why not? Let's just talk about the fact that people are really mad that Xbox just wants to spread its wings, share the love, allow the exclusives to go out the window, and allow us to be able to play on any of what we want to play on. Which I thought when I first read it, man, people are going to be excited that they're going to be able to play their Xbox exclusives. Nope, not at all.
No.
That is not how it's been going, which is kind of a shocker, just because it's been kind of I don't get it. I'm not gonna lie. Every time anyone's tried to talk to me this week about it, everyone's been really gun-ho. They're just like, oh, you're on a new Xbox podcast. And I'm like, yeah, I am. And then they're like, what do you think? And I'm like, I'm confused. I'm so confused. Please send I don't know. It's I keep reading tweets. And then I keep on reading articles and I'm like, why are people upset about this? And it's mostly, from what I can see, people are just upset that exclusives are not going to be exclusive anymore and that people can play with Game Pass and be able to play Xbox games on a PlayStation. So I'm very, if you guys could explain this to me and as to why people are mad, because quite frankly, I think it's fantastic. Even if it is a rumor, which by the way, all of this is rumors, for people who are getting very upset about rumors. Why not? Sean, what do you think? Sean Capri.
Fiona, I'm glad you tossed it to me. There's a tradition that we have on the Nintendo Drive that I'm hoping to bring over here. We're gonna pin it. I'm glad you brought it up. We're gonna preface it a little bit. But
Yeah.
let's pin it for later. We'll
Pin it.
Yon32 in the chat said the Edge Drive, which of course he's talking about the internet browser, but we're just gonna make people wait, if you know what I'm saying.
The only proper internet browser.
Before we get any further in, we have a little housekeeping, and we wanted to welcome in a bunch of people into the patreon.com/carpoolgaming, which is where you can go and select the tier that's right for you. At that $5 tier is where you get all the exclusive content, like the Pants Patreon podcast for Patrons Podcast, where you can ask us anything. There's Sweet Hangs with me and Donnie Reese from PSVG, where we talk for 4 hours and somehow allow the WWE Royal Rumble to select my next game. You should go check it out. And I wanted to go ahead and thank and welcome Josh Coulter to the exclusive tier free trial. So enjoy that. I want to thank Laura for upgrading to the exclusive tier. So welcome in, Laura. And CrocoKyle, you just jumped on into the gold member tier, our only Austin Powers themed tier at Patreon, because we love gold, and welcoming the good sir to the ad-free all-in-one tier at that $1 level. So thank you, everybody. We made a lot of changes here at Carpool Gaming, and to have everybody stick with us and join in at the Patreon, show the support, I want to thank you very much. So there. And we got a whole bunch of new merch, you guys. We got everything's new. There's so much stuff. We were holding on to new podcast artwork. We had this done in the fall, and then everybody quit. And so we decided, let's bring it all together all at the same time. So people are watching this Xbox Drive. We got a nice little, in Fiona's corner, nice little new logo on the podcast art. We got new podcast art there as well. And you can go to carpoolgaming.com to get all your new merch, new t-shirts. And even though this is the Xbox Drive, Bowsah, I think the RPG Cave might have got the best art treatment with that.
Yeah.
Wizard Bobby.
Yeah, I don't know what the Xbox Drive would be. Bobby is Master Chief. Would you even see Bobby? So
just the helmet.
Yeah, just
the same.
I think Bobby as Marcus Phoenix just jacked. Swole.
Oh, that's a good one. Yeah, I gotta
all right, redo the art.
It's not like I'm wearing my Gears of War
over
or anything. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. You know what I mean?
Fiona, can you draw that for us?
Absolutely.
Figure it out.
Yeah.
You can do it in an hour, right? Do it while we're on the show. It's fine.
Yeah, let me just go grab my iPad. I will not pay attention to anybody. I will shut down completely. But it'll be great.
How awesome would it be if she literally just stopped talking the rest of the show and she's just like just not conversing at all? Exactly.
Exactly.
Look at that beautiful shirt.
Get your Xbox Drive shirt at carpoolgaming.com. It's all there, man. This is really cool. And shout out to the rest of the team. We got Nintendo Drive t-shirts, got a big old Bobby on a Mario Kart here. It's very cool, man. We did the thing.
You did the thing. Great job, team.
Thanks, guys. That's it.
Sorry.
That's the housekeeping. I think that's all
cool.
I got.
I spent my entire paycheck on the merch store. It's fine. Don't worry about it.
Shit, don't worry about it. She's just gonna live on the street
Yeah.
with her hoodie, keeping her warm.
That's right.
Yep.
I love
Who
that
needs a
art.
house?
Isn't that amazing?
Oh, look at that wizard.
So great.
Yes. Love it.
Okay. That's the
Good.
housekeeping.
There you go.
All right. Well,
The end.
why don't we let some of our friends jump on into the carpool with us? We've got a few questions in the Discord. So let's start off with Blaze Knight. It says, what makes each of you a great choice for the Xbox Drive? Mitch, how about you?
I mean, look at this is my house. Look at
Oh,
it.
what a beautiful
I mean,
house.
Come on, right?
Beautiful.
I mean, I got my hat, I got my gear shirt. I mean, what more? Yeah, what says Xbox more than this guy? No, I mean, I've loved Xbox. It's been my preferred console. I'm not a fanboy. Don't throw that in my face. Don't say that. I have a PlayStation 5. I have a Switch. I have a PC. I love all. Don't throw me in that lump sum of those weirdos. But I'm just saying, people that, yeah, I love Xbox. I really do prefer it. I've been playing tons of different games on it. And just, me and Sean have done numerous podcasts about Xboxes and predictions. And I was on an E3 prediction show. Did I win? We're not going to talk about that. But we had a great time talking about Xbox. So I'm super happy to be here and super happy to talk about all things Battle Royale and, and random Xbox exclusives here and there. Because I'm going to be, I don't want to say I'm going to be the dude bro who just plays shooters, but I do play a lot of shooters. I'm just saying. So yeah, if you have all your Battle Royale, first person shooter stuff, that would be my specialty. So, and I'm also, very happy to be here and happy Sean asked me because Sean's a really nice guy, despite what you read on the internet. Go on.
That's true. Yeah. There's a lot of crap about me on the internet.
Oh, Jesus, the worst. Especially in that subreddit that you don't know about.
I actually don't. I wouldn't know. I never go on Reddit. I have no idea how that works. I don't understand it at all.
Right.
Like upvoting and whatever.
Yeah, exactly. What about you, Fiona?
Yeah, so here I just want to really keep the tone really well, and also just not cause any problems with the fact I'm just going to start off and say I don't own an Xbox, guys. I just wanted to really start off swinging in this case. But the reason why I'm here, I love cloud gaming, guys. I'm a huge cloud gamer. I specifically utilize Game Pass on a regular basis, whether it's on my PC, my television, my iPad, my phone. And quite honestly, I think that's a really different take in comparison to a lot of people, because I think that it is not something that people talk about very often is cloud gaming. So I've previously was a part of a Stadia podcast, and it's now staying alive, at least the cloud gaming aspect, with the Xbox Drive. So that I'm not a huge shooter person, but I do really like some really niche indies that are on that are on Game Pass.
You're gonna have to get used to just me doing random stuff.
It's okay. The problem is
don't worry about me. I'm waving my Canadian flags. I'm shooting handguns over here. Don't worry.
Hey, wait a minute. I thought the guns were the American territory.
I was gonna say, me and Bowsah here is supposed to be going boo 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 boom. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
See, it's I every so often I just go finger guns, and I saw you do it, and I'm like, I have to do this now. It's just I don't know why. So yeah, I think that's what really it's something different to bring at the to the table. And like I said, I play some pretty obscure games, and I really try to test games that I just wouldn't usually play, or what people you would usually talk about. So I think that's what makes me a great fit for the podcast.
I think the other thing too, Fiona, Ryan and I used to talk about this as well, and I think it fits here as well. This is sort of kind of our unofficial PC gaming podcast here on Carpool Gaming. A lot of people have been asking us for it, and maybe one day we'll figure that out. But we got this up off the ground. We're good we're good now. But you know, the Xbox ecosystem does bleed into the PC gaming space, and I think I kind of live in both of those spaces pretty well. I originally played on PC, but that's kind of like where I thought like you really would jump in, and you know, the cloud gaming thing I didn't think at all, because everybody's forgotten about Stadia. But you're right. Like you're there, you play the thing, and I might have to jump in on this cloud gaming thing a little bit more. You know, might have to do that.
Sounds good.
Did I upset you there with that one?
It's okay. No, earlier I said like I had mentioned the fact that like you roasted me quite often about Stadia. So it's just like I'm happy that we were able to display that
Right at the start.
Just right at the start. Absolutely. No. Yeah, PC gaming is a huge thing.
Well, you were on a Stadia podcast and you jumped onto an Xbox podcast months before that brand dies too. So Fiona, the kiss of life over here.
Sean's coming out swinging.
No,
it's okay.
Reason.
It's not okay when I do that.
I am the killer of dreams, apparently, and which includes Stadia and apparently Xbox. So here we are.
There you are. That makes you perfect for the show.
Can you go on a Kansas City Chiefs podcast like tomorrow? Maybe just let that.
No,
no.
I'm actually kind of cheering for them. So here we are.
Oh, man. BobLoblaw in the chat says too soon, Sean. Sorry, guys.
Thank you.
When Stadia, when he saw that tweet, yeah, here you go. That's his infinite apology. He just waves a Canadian flag.
Sorry.
Like, you already know what I'm gonna say, right? Yeah.
No one let her near the Nintendo Drive.
I get lit up on the Nintendo Drive. That's the thing. So whenever I try to lash out at all, even just a little bit, it's just like, whoa, Sean, I thought you were the nice guy. What's going on over here?
And you guys should see him off stream. It's crazy. Like,
that's true.
Exactly.
Yeah.
How about you, Bowsah?
Yeah, I think these days it's safe to say that Xbox is kind of my home base. I have all the things. I've been big fans of all the different things over the years, but Xbox got it going on. That Game Pass thing, that's pretty nice. I like that.
Right.
You know?
I like that.
Agreed.
And I think just in general, they seem to be a little nicer to their customers. Things are just a little bit easier, a little bit of backwards compatibility stuff. You know, if you have a Xbox One version of a game and you want to play it on your Series X, it just kind of works. You don't need like a 10-page manual to bring your save over or anything. So there's some good selling points with Xbox.
I'm looking at you, Avengers. I'm looking at you. Yeah.
Well,
yeah.
It just works. What a shocker.
If I have a choice of where I'm going to play a game, it's probably going to be Xbox.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's where I'm at. How about you, Sean? What
Yeah,
makes
why are you?
good
I'm
fit
bought
for the
and
show?
sold.
Why are you
That's
here?
why I'm on the show. I'm bought and sold.
Sean, why are you here?
I think like I kind of alluded to it a little bit earlier. Like I grew up in a household that we weren't allowed to have consoles, but we were allowed to have a PC for homework. And it wasn't long before we figured out how to, you know, put computer games on that, and bought a Voodoo 2 graphics card, a 3DFX graphics card in 1997 or 1998 or whatever that was. And so a lot of my gaming when I was younger was on PC, and then all of a sudden there's this direct Xbox, you know, that I saw Halo on, and kind of the rest is history from there. A lot of racing games, Project Gotham Racing from the start. And yeah, kind of same as Bowsah, what you're saying. Like I have all the things I've almost always had. All the things ever since then, going back to I think Dreamcast might have been my first console in the house, but that's for another podcast perhaps. But I like the controller. I've always liked Xbox Live. I thought achievements were there to start. Like that's all good. Now I like Design Labs. I think the Series X is a reasonably sized console, so that's a good thing too. So yeah, I don't know. I have a PS5. It's upstairs, but I mainly play Xbox, Nintendo, and now quite a bit of PC these days. Even if I love or don't love Banjo-Kazooie, BobLoblaw, we're not talking about that right now, my friend. And I've been podcasting about Xbox for years at this point. You know,
yeah.
Xbox Drive is in its 300. What is this? 326, something like that. Ryan used to do the numbers, so something like that. We've been doing this for a number of years now, so it's been fun to cover. Good community of gamers, and yeah, I just like Xbox.
What
I like totals.
What Sean doesn't mention is the reasonably sized console. The reason why he has his PS5 upstairs is because he has 10-foot ceilings in his bedroom upstairs to where he can actually stand his PS5 vertically.
Well, I couldn't get it down into the basement.
That's true. That's true.
Yeah,
I mean, you have to like take it apart to get it. Yeah, exactly. cut
Yeah,
out
you can
hole
take
in the
the door
wall,
off
get
the
a
hinges.
crane, pull that. Yeah.
This is the most
Oh.
console war stuff that you'll find on the show.
100%,
It's just that the PS5 is outrageously sized.
It's very large.
I don't know. I
It's
think
very
maybe you need to
large.
take a break from the running and start some weight training because I
Oh,
can
yeah.
carry that PS5
Pick up that
one-handed.
PS5. You know,
So
right? You
on that.
can.
I do it all the time.
Yeah, you're very strong.
I just
Sit
had
in the living room.
surgery.
gotta
I
bring
can't
it
pick up
back
anything
here.
over 15 pounds, and like that PS5 is pushing it, bro. I'm just saying.
See, Mitch and I can't mess with Bowsah and Fiona. Like we will
Yeah.
behave. You guys will
Yeah.
help us.
Exactly.
They're here to
All
keep
right.
us in line.
Next up, we got a question from Cwaggy. Should Microsoft name their next console Xbox 6 to finally align with PlayStation?
The answer is no.
Yes!
They shouldn't.
Do it.
No, don't do it. What are you talking about? Xbox has already gotten clowned on for its names. What if it just straight went
10.
361 Series 6? I mean, it's on brand though, because Microsoft does make just weird choices with their names. Do I think 6 is in the books? I won't count it out. But
I wonder if that actually makes some sense if you count like the 1S and then the 1X. Like they could be there actually.
yeah.
Do we need to do this math right now? Well, no, it's way past actually. Because think about the 360. They had like the E and the S. And
Yeah.
the
We're already
different,
past
like,
that.
Oh,
then,
yeah.
Yeah,
We
so like 12. Xbox 12. Sounds good to me. The answer is yes for me, Swaggy.
Swaggy, the answer for me is no.
Swaggy, I'm going to say it should be the Xbox, whatever the year is. So 2020.
Oh.
Let's just.
She wants
be
to go
honest
like the
about it.
iPad model, the new Xbox, and it's like a little thing. It's like
No.
2020.
I want it to be clear. This is the one that came out this year, so you know it's the newest.
There you go. That works.
What if they had a console every year and it's just a little bit better than the last year?
It would
No.
almost be like a PC.
I know, like maybe it would work and people would be furious about it, but like,
Oh, they
the same
would,
time-
because there are people that just with like phones, they have to get it every year.
yeah,
Yeah.
that'd be
no
wild.
thanks. I'm
Mm.
good.
Yeah, why don't console makers do that? They'd be
Just
making
put us
way
on
more
phone
money.
plans.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Crazy. No, I'm good. I'll stick with my
No.
once a console every couple years. Sounds
Yeah.
good.
Dude, clip this when it happens.
No, don't clip this. Don't do that.
Yes.
Don't do that.
Yes.
My goodness.
All right.
No.
Next. Oh, go ahead, V.
Oh no. No, continue. That was too good. Just continue.
Xbox. Yeah.
I mean, I think they should just like name it after pi and then just like have it like the number just consistently like list like okay, Xbox 3.415.
Oh, you're just gonna add new digits each time.
And just add more each time you
Yeah.
just add more and more and more. Why not?
What? That's amazing.
I also want to point out something. Me and Sean here immediately thought like Xbox
pumpkin
cherry, Xbox
Yeah.
pumpkin, Xbox.
We
What the hell?
totally did.
Me, the
I was
boys
with
over
you.
here who are just like, yeah, we want pie. Like,
No.
okay,
I like pie.
yeah, coconut
No.
cream, coconut cream, Xbox coconut cream.
I mean, why not?
I mean-
If they want to get like different color consoles, they could have like it could be like a pie, but then each one of them has a different like variety. It could be like
I
a
want
red
this.
Xbox is like the
Yes.
apple pie, and then there's like a
Yes.
blue one that's called like the blueberry and stuff like that. You could have, you know what? By all means, Microsoft, take these ideas, just put them in your pocket and just ride with them. By all
Just-
means.
Just
Well,
etch
that's
our names
everything.
inside the console so that we know that we have a part of it. You know what I mean? We just need our names somewhere in there. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
That reminds me of like the N64 coming out in like 6 different colors right off the rip. Remember when they had the see-through version and they had all these different colors? The next Xbox will come out and we're like, these are all pie in these varieties. And then there's just like cherry and all these other ones. Yeah,
Design
I'm down.
labs. Pick your own pie.
There you go.
Also, Xbox, why don't we have Design Lab Xboxes? Yeah,
I
just
was
figure it
just
out.
gonna say Design
We
Labs.
just figure it out.
Yes.
We just figure
At
it out.
least the
Please.
covers like they had for Starfield, right? Design your own
Yeah.
cover.
Yeah, but we all know we just want the console to look like that. I mean, it's just it's not even hard. It's a square. It's
Yeah.
a square. You know what
Do
I mean?
whatever you want.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's pretty simple. Pretty straightforward.
Yeah.
Exactly.
All right. Next up, we got Mo Spankins says, "If Spill Spencer comes out tomorrow with a goatee, is it the real Phil or alternate reality pony Phil?"
Who said this? Who said in this question?
Mo Spankins.
Most Spankins. That's amazing. How do you come up with this?
There was a little bit of discussion in the Discord that is this the point where the two different multiverse Phil Spencers are colliding? So in another universe, Phil Spencer's in charge of PlayStation, but now he's like popping over here and causing trouble.
So what you're saying is a multi-dimensional rift opened.
Yep.
Our Phil's gone. They replaced him with a new Phil who is like put everything on Sony.
Yep.
John, I was just going to say it. It's based off of Community's like the Darkest Timeline. Yes. So everyone in the Darkest Timeline has a goatee. Everybody, absolutely everyone has to have goatees.
It's common knowledge.
Whenever they go to a meeting, they have to wear this goatee. So that is exactly what's happening. Is he will be the Darkest Timeline, Phil Spencer. And that's when we know we are in big trouble. And everyone needs to hide and stay safe. Because the only time that the like evil, like the Darkest Timeline people come out is when they're trying to kill someone. So I'm just saying everyone needs to run.
Oh no. Oh, please no.
I just want to put out Boots in the chat just said Phil Spencer PS PlayStation. All right, here we go. That seems like a Twitter thread that I don't want to start reading. It's just like, no,
never put that together. Oh no, his initials are PlayStation.
Here we go.
He's been a plant the whole time.
We're doomed, guys. We're doomed.
Yeah, that's where all the Matt symbols start showing up in front of us, and we're like,
I know, right?
Exactly.
Disappear.
Exactly. Good Lord.
Oh, that's awful.
What are we doing?
If you want more excitement like that, make sure you're in the Discord.
Yes, join that.
Oh my gosh.
Yes.
Good Lord.
Nagachaka chimed in. Since it was such a quiet news week in Xbox land.
Yeah.
Yep, totally.
100%.
Well, technically true. My question is for the new hosts. Which Xbox console is your favorite, and why is it the carbon black Xbox Series S?
I do want to point out that is a fire console, though. That thing is,
Yeah.
it's a very, very nice console.
It's a lot of bang for your buck.
Mm-hmm.
Sean, which one's your favorite?
I think it is sitting behind me. And no, it's not the Jenga Tower Xbox Series X. It's the Gears 5 One X is probably my favorite console. I don't know if the question is getting that specific. But even if not, the One X, like from the moment I saw it, I was like, this console is the best thing I ever saw. And especially coming after the One, like they needed to improve that sucker a ton. And so I think that's also why we bowed to the altar of Phil, because like he kind of came in and went like, okay, we can't have a VCR. Like you just don't do that. So you have a 1S. The 1X came out and it was like this dense piece of technology, and it technically did 4K. It had a 4K Blu-ray player in it as well. And then they did this amazing Gears. Maybe I'll when you guys are talking, maybe I'll go grab it off my shelf. But that's a beautiful, beautiful console. But maybe I like them all. The 360 I thought was great too. I mean, Mitch has got the same thing right there. Yeah. What an amazing console, that 1X, the Gears 1X. That's very good. I think that's my answer. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Fee, from all of your Xboxes you have on your shelf back there.
Exactly. All of my Xboxes. No, I guess out of all of them, because it was one that I still own it. I guess the 360, mostly because I have like really good memories of playing Fallout 3.
Yes.
On it. So, as a huge Fallout fan, I played Fallout 3 on the Xbox 360, and I was addicted. I specifically remember one Christmas just sitting down and playing it for a good solid 12 hours. And for that reason, I would have to say the Xbox 360. And the joke side is my iPad, because that's where I usually play Game Pass games. So that is my other.
My other Xbox is an iPad.
Yeah.
Exactly.
That's a bumper sticker on her car, and also right next to it says "Stadia still lives in my heart."
Damn.
Yeah.
Stadia forever.
Stadia forever.
We can have like Fiona's Stadia moment if you want. We can have like a little memorial.
And now we reenact Stadia's best moment from this year. We released one game this month.
Oh no.
I'm just gonna put in a thumbnail next week. It's just gonna have a small little tombstone that's gonna have Stadia on it, and it's just gonna be really small, and it's just gonna be that, but it's gonna like a normal thumbnail, but just like a little gravestone on the bottom, just to be like rest in peace Stadia.
From now on, put little Easter eggs about Stadia and all the thumbnails, just like small little details, just like in the background somewhere.
I like
Make
it.
sure everybody stares at those thumbnails hard to look for those Easter eggs she's
Mhm.
going to hide every week. Absolutely.
I like it.
All right, be honest with me. When you're doing Xbox Cloud, are you using a Stadia controller?
No, I have the
Why not?
I know.
She's like, what the hell? You just
Okay.
talked about how much you love it, and you're not even using the
Okay,
controller.
the reason is because I have the Starfield Xbox controller, and I really like that one because my boyfriend was just like, "You're really excited for Starfield." Guess what? I haven't played Starfield, but I still have the controller, and I love it. It's so pretty. So,
Ooh.
that is the controller that I use. But yes, I do have a Stadia controller here somewhere. I think I recently moved it off of my desk, but I have 3 of them.
I got a whole
somewhere.
box
First
full of
step.
them back here. They were giving them out like candy.
Yes, they were. Like, did you buy something from the Google store? Stadia controller. Did
Yep,
you
here's
randomly
best.
open up your browser today? You get a Stadia controller. It was a huge joke that we constantly talked about. It's like, did you breathe today? Stadia controller. Did you open up your refrigerator? Bam. Stadia controller. Because
I did all those things.
Boom.
Damn,
I'm not drowning in them. What the hell?
I know.
Okay,
I
well,
breathe.
Stadia's dead. So that's why.
You don't get refunds for the free controllers you got. Okay, you didn't miss that.
Do you think Stadia died because they gave out controllers with every waking moment of your life? Thoughts?
No.
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 Okay.
Google has that money. They could throw
That's true.
could throw controllers at everyone until the end of time, and they would still be fine. And
Yeah, that's true.
no
Yeah,
You're
problems.
not wrong there.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think I'll go with the Xbox One SAD as my favorite
Ooh.
because everybody called it sad, but it made me
Aw.
happy. So
That's so cute.
What's funny is like there's been a ton of different consoles. My favorite thing that Xbox does with their consoles is all the limited editions that they do. They do special noises for turning on or ejecting a disc. I always thought that was awesome. Like little touches that just made it great. And because I'm a giant Star Wars nerd, that R2D2 360
I knew you were gonna say that.
was gorgeous. The better part is the C3PO controller that it came with.
Yeah.
And I mean, it was beautiful. And of course, when you hit it, and then it would open up the tray, and I'm like, it's like R2's here. It's amazing. So yeah, that was definitely probably my favorite 360. That, and for whatever reason, the Minecraft Xbox One.
Ooh, good one.
It's weird because like I don't play Minecraft, but it just fit. Like it just looked pretty, and it was a great like. And the controllers that came with it had the creeper controller and stuff. But I was just like, I don't even care about Minecraft, but that thing's cool looking. And especially kids who are like super into Minecraft, that was obviously like it for them. They just wanted it. Too bad it was an S instead of a Series X. But again, they were just trying to get people into getting Minecraft. You don't need an X for Minecraft. Come on, Series S is fine. So
it's funny.
Or 1S.
Bowsah with the sad, and it reminds me of like just that whole last generation of Xbox. Like they're like, here it is, the Xbox One, and you go on the internet immediately afterwards. Everybody's making fun of it for 1,000 reasons, but also Xbone. Like they put that through thousands of focus tests and marketed tests and all these things, and they didn't see Xbone coming out at all. It was it was moments after it was revealed. That's what people were calling it.
I mean,
put it past enough teenage boys.
That's very true. Also, the same team that didn't see the Dune 2 popcorn bucket. So same thing.
Yeah.
I'm not talking about it on this show. You can Google it yourself on your own thing. But yeah, don't worry about
that kind of content's behind the paywall.
That's on the after. That's on the after dark episode of the Xbox Drive. Yeah, 100%. I'm sorry I brought it up. Go on. What's the next question?
Kevin Ainsworth comes in. Which Xbox game are you looking forward to getting the Platinum Trophy first on your PlayStation 5?
What? Oh, no.
I'll go ahead and start this. I just want everyone to know that I have achievements for Death Stranding.
Nice.
It's a PlayStation game. So, free throw shots. It went the other way.
Boom.
Boom. And probably some for MLB The Show. Because I needed a free achievement.
That one's a slap in the face, right? Yeah. That one's like you turn it on, it actually says PlayStation Studios, and you're like, ooh, I bet Sony didn't like to have to do that. But hey, guys, we finally got a baseball game for all you baseball fans.
Woo.
Yeah.
So there you go.
That's a really good reply, though. Like that seems to be getting forgotten a lot these days.
Yeah.
Death Stranding on Game Pass.
That's
For
so
PC.
weird.
For PC. Yeah.
For PC, yeah. Unfortunately, that thing's not coming to the actual box itself.
Look at Chivos though. That's a good call.
Chivos.
Mm-hmm.
So,
I'm trying to think.
anybody?
I mean, what would I play again to get a plat? I don't know. It's funny because like a lot of the things like Xbox, when I think about Xbox single player stuff that's exclusive, I honestly think like Gears and Halo. Like that's what I played a ton of as far as the single player stuff goes. Or maybe Crackdown. Crackdown 1, I'll say that.
Oh, good answer.
Crackdown was so fun, even though most people bought it.
Did it?
Yeah, it had achievements. It was 360.
360? Okay.
Yeah,
nice.
it was 360. Because remember, it came with the demo for Halo 3.
Yeah, of course.
And that's why everybody bought it until they realized, oh, wow, this is a real fun game, And I did get the plat in that game, or the 1,000 out of 1,000. I know there was no plat then, whatever. But no, Crackdown's fun. Go play Crackdown. Crackdown 1.
Answer.
2 or 3. Just go play 1.
Yeah.
What about you, Kim? What is he doing?
I'm looking at my whiteboard. My whiteboard's off to this side. I'm like, I can't remember if Crackdown was on my list of games that I want to play here.
Crackdown 1 is fun.
I don't know if it made the list. It might not have made the list.
There you go.
So fun times. I don't own a PlayStation 5, so nothing. But at the same time, I also haven't platinum anything. I haven't 100% any game ever. Literally none. There's like the closest I've gotten is like 95%, guys.
Oh, you gotta clean that up.
No, I just like
straight up no.
She's just hard no. She's like, no.
No, I just like knowing that it's there. You know what I mean? It's just like potential. It's just like maybe I'll go back to that game someday. And then instead I just buy games all the time. Just like I bought the DVD like dating sim today because it was on sale for 50% off. Because I was like, you know what? I'm gonna play that sometime. And it's just like I haven't ever experienced. The only game I think might even get close is a game that is on neither current. Well, actually, no, it's on both now. Yeah, it is on both. But I don't play it on either. It's Baldur's Gate 3 because I like to play with mods. So I'm probably gonna try to platinum that game because it's a lot of fun. You're so close. Get that 5%. You know what? I would. But either way, it wouldn't be on the PlayStation.
Yeah. There is something nice about
good.
platinums though. Achievements came first, but there is something nice about that platinum when it pops. It's kind of nice.
It's also I left World of Warcraft at 13,000 achievement points, which is an absurd amount of achievement points as a heads up. So I think it's mostly because like I did my achievement hunting then, and I just like ever since I'm like I'm just going to enjoy games. But who knows? Maybe I'm going to come back and be like next year, and then when you guys are like, you remember that time that Fee said she was never going to platinum anything, or like she was never going to get 100%, and I just decide to do it with all the games. Who knows?
Mark it down now. This day in history.
Yeah.
Mark it down.
You know what the problem with platinums is? When they come out and they release DLC, I have the platinum, but I don't have all the trophies, and that's just weird.
Yeah.
Whereas if it's just a gamer score, like you can't really tell. You're like, oh, I just don't have it. Everything, it's fine.
True.
It's when you have that platinum and you're missing some. It just I don't know. Feels dirty.
I do appreciate the diamond achievements. The rare achievements.
Yeah,
I do appreciate those on
noise.
Xbox. Yeah, that special noise. But then you just realize like what's awful is when you see that special noise and it's for something stupid, like just beating the game. You're like, damn, no one beat this game. Like, it's so weird. No one beat this. Am I weird for beating this game and having this trophy or the achievement? But no, I mean, I was just gonna say, Fee could easily get on her iPad, cloud game into a PS5, cloud game from the PS5. An Xbox game and do the plat that way. She doesn't need a PS5.
Yeah.
She can just cloud, Inception. My head hurts thinking about that.
Man, I can't wait until Extra Life this year and when I go to New York and then I just sit there with my iPad and everyone's like, what's Fee doing in the corner? It's just like, she's trying to get a platinum. Don't worry about it, guys. I'm just going to be, once again, antisocial, put my headphones on, and I'm just going to take over 2 consoles at once because why not?
Can we make that an Extra Life goal? Like, force Fee to get a plat in a game. Just do that. I mean,
for the
kids. For the kids, you gotta get a plat, and then she's gonna get like something dumb and easy, and just be like, it'll be a 2-hour plat, and she'll be like, "Look, guys, I did it."
Exactly.
I wonder, do trophies auto pop if you bring in your Final Fantasy 14 account?
Here we go.
Oh, when it comes to Xbox.
Well, no, on the PlayStation 5. So I'll take my PS5. Fee can log in to her Square Enix account. Will she pop a bunch of trophies?
I don't know
okay.
anything about that game.
I don't know anything about that game either.
I
So
have to ask the expert.
these are all
Ryan.
excellent questions that neither Sean or I know.
Definitely not.
Oh
Oh, my
Lord.
goodness.
Oh. All right, we're
What do we
gonna
got
go out of order a little bit.
Cool.
Next, we're gonna go to Savoy Prime. What Xbox game brought y'all to the Xbox ecosystem? For me, it was Knights of the Old Republic. Saw the stellar reviews and had to play it. Went out and purchased an Xbox and KOTOR that day. Mitch,
solid answer.
what game brought you in?
Anyone take a guess? It was Halo. It was Halo. No, so story behind that. When the Xbox came out, I actually didn't care about video games at all. I was skateboarding and that took over my life and I didn't care about video games until my one buddy said, "Hey dude, the Xbox is coming out and me and my other 3 friends are getting Xboxes and we're all going to play this game called Halo where you can play against people in different TVs." And I'm like, that sounds
LAN
wild.
party.
Yeah, it was a
Yeah,
LAN
man.
party. It was the day the Xbox came out. Each of them got an Xbox. Each of them got 4 control. Like they did the whole kit and caboodle. Spent way too much money, more than likely, on those big Duke controllers, which
Oh,
I still have hand cramps to this day playing. But it was amazing. Like it was one of those nights where we got done skateboarding. We're like, sure, yeah, we'll play some games, and it was just my head exploded. I was like, what am I doing right now? I'm like yelling at that guy over there on that TV, playing games, just running my mouth, and it was so much fun. And I mean, when I got done with my skateboarding and I started working at a video game store, I was like, hey, is Halo still fun? And that was right before Halo 2 was coming out. And like, yeah, I mean, it's easy. It's a cop-out answer because you can easily say Halo, but it's Halo. Like, what do you want me to say? It was the best. It was such a fun time. That pistol was unfair. It's still unfair.
oh, good call.
At pistol, where you can snipe people from across the map.
Mhm.
Yeah. You know how much bullet drop was on that pistol? 0. It shot a straight line across the map. It was amazing. But no, Halo was absolutely mine.
Good one.
What about you, Bowsah?
Well, I would have to say that it wasn't a game that brought me to Xbox. It was Persistent Nagging by my good friend Joel.
Yeah,
He was
Joel.
always telling me about this Xbox thing and this Game Pass thing. I'm like, I don't know. I don't want to pay monthly for games. What's all this nonsense? Then he turned me on to the old Microsoft rewards. And suddenly this became a very good proposition. So that's what got me on the Xbox ride here. I picked up the SAD. I think I got it with Jedi Survivor. No,
Nice.
Jedi Fallen Order.
Fallen
Order.
Order,
First one.
yeah.
Yeah.
Great game. Great game.
Yeah. But it was for Game Pass. I was like, I like lots of games. That sounds fun.
Microsoft
Don't have to pay full
smiled
price.
so hard with your answer. They just smiled so hard. They're like,
Yeah.
We got her. Yeah.
They got me, and then they changed all the rewards program stuff, so now it's harder to get.
Oh, damn.
Man, I'm screwed.
Hook, line, and sinker. They're saying
They did. They
at the
really
office
got
day.
me. They gave me a couple good years there, and then they're like,
Goatee
yoink.
Phil came in and pushed
They
the
were like-
button.
They were like, psych. Guess who's paying for it now? We hooked you.
Sean, how about you? What game brought you in?
It was Halo, similar to Mitch. I worked at. Do you guys all have Safeway grocery store? You know,
Yes.
it's also in America, in some places of America.
Yes.
Worked as a cashier, but there was one of the managers. He's like, everybody's coming on over. We're gonna hang out. We're gonna play some video games. It's gonna be a great time. And I'm like, grown-ups play video games? This is amazing. I was like 15 years old at the time. And, he's probably my age actually now. So shout out to Alex, manager over at Safeway. Invited everybody over, played some Halo. I'm like, man, this was awesome. It was so fun. But then I realized how expensive consoles were, especially here in Canada, and bought our first Xbox in Canada. Sometimes sometimes we do. My brother and I actually bought our first Xbox together. We split it together, and I think we each paid like $400. Got an extra controller, and didn't get Halo with it at all, even though that was the game that won me over, and I wanted to play it. We ended up getting it with Project Gotham Racing, and that was the one game we got, and that was the one game we played over and over, getting those kudos points and everything. But it was Halo that won me over, but didn't even buy Combat Evolved until like a long time afterwards. Actually, the first Halo game I bought was Halo 2, years after that game came out. Like back in those days, I wasn't playing just like in 2024, not playing the latest games. We just bought whatever we could get our hands on, whatever we could afford, and scrape our pennies together because we have those in Canada.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I'm glad.
No, wait, no, we don't.
We did.
No,
we did.
We
We don't anymore.
Yeah, we got rid of the penny.
Let me jot down my notes on Canada that I've learned from the Xbox Drive.
Yeah, you should keep an ongoing list.
I probably haven't have to. Yeah,
Mhm.
100%. I think you're to quiz me at the end of the year.
That'd be good.
There you go.
That's good.
Yeah, I like it.
Fee.
Me. So yeah, I mean, I guess my first experiences with Xbox was also Halo, shocking enough. I used to hang out with a bunch of people and we used to have like all-nighters where we would just sit down in his basement and then just a group of us would constantly be playing Halo. And I think one of my like most memorable moments of that was I was driving a Warthog and I flipped it and then I smashed someone with it and killed him with it. And he raged out and threw a controller because he's just like, this is BS. And I'm like, I thought it was entertaining. So I at the time I was just like, you know what? I only play, like, I didn't have consoles either. My very first console was the Wii. So I didn't really have those opportunities and I wasn't really interested at the time in Xbox because as I've said before, I thought it was more of a bro console than anything and I really wasn't interested in Halo. So I kind of put it on hold for a very long time. I was at that point when I could have bought one, I was playing World of Warcraft. That's in and itself. And then I played some games on the Xbox 360, such as Viva Pinata and Fallout 3. Two very similar games, of course.
Totally.
Totally. And I never really was excited, I guess, about playing Xbox until I think like about 3-4 years ago when I started to play a lot more on PC through Game Pass. I spent an entire summer very addicted to Naraka Blade Point. If you're familiar with that, it is a battle royale, and I personally love it. It is one of my favorite things to do sometimes. Instead of like guns, it has like different weapons and different abilities depending on the character you play, and it's a whole thing. So shout out to that game. And then I just have been playing it ever since, like been using Game Pass ever since. It's just, I think that's the biggest draw to me, I guess, is the ability. Yeah, that's Naraka. Oh my God. That's also Viper.
I've never heard of this game before.
Yeah, real talk. You said Battle Royale, and I was like, hold on, what?
Yeah, I'm shocked for the person who plays Battle Royales. Yeah, I played this quite significantly. I think I have like, I think 300 to 400 hours into it.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it's really fun. That's yeah.
Are servers still live for it?
Yeah, it's really active still too.
I'm worried.
This is
though,
gorgeous. Holy cow.
It might have some like dedicated fan base who are, and again, it's just like anybody who starts a game, they show up and they're like, I just want to learn this game. And then you have like 50 sweats in the game who haven't stopped playing it since the day it came out and they just put you in your place. And you're like, oh, you sure I want to play this game?
Yeah, there is an entire campaign and they've had a lot of different collaborations with different games as well. I think they had a Nier Automata specific collaboration and they've had a few others as well. I could not name all the characters, mind you, but it's really fun. And if you guys ever want to jump in sometime, I still have it downloaded and I haven't played it in a few months because my Baldur's Gate 3 addiction. But yeah, that's kind of cool that I was able to introduce you guys to this game. Yeah, this is probably one of the biggest draws is just being able to play this because it's free with Game Pass. So just download and play. There's no subscription. Of course, I've paid a little bit to get some skins that I really liked. But yeah, this is one of my major highlights, I guess.
This is one of the things I just want to call this out. You know, I'm stoked that the three of you have joined the Xbox Drive. I feel like you all have such different like tastes in games and play a whole assortment of stuff. And I'm stoked to see that kind of show up every once in a while in the show. And for Fiona, like, you know, as you're kind of talking through that, you're like, yeah, like whatever this new career. I'm like, wait, what are you saying right now? Let's pause. Cause that sounds great to me. This game, I've never heard of this before. And you just introduced this to me.
Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, no, I think it's more in the lines of just like, I thought like, I guess I shouldn't have assumed. I was just like, oh, it's a battle royale. People know about this game.
Mitch is like, hello.
I'm like, hold on, what? Yeah.
I was just like, oh yeah, like Mitch must know about this game. It's a battle royale. Yeah.
You would think I do, but I sure don't.
yeah, it's so much fun. And it runs really well in cloud gaming as a heads up. I've played it a few times on my TV. But yeah, I play it usually dedicated on my PC. But yeah, the crazy amount of things that you could do in that game. And there's I try to get people to play it all the time. I'm just like, you want to play Naraka? And people are like, yeah, sure, Fiona. Like, by all means.
Sure. I don't
like
know if I still have it.
Like, that's weird. It's just like, come on.
Got no room on my Xbox. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Sorry, I have Call of Duty installed. I had
But
installed
it's actually true.
49 games to download Call of Duty. Yeah.
Yeah.
The free weekend's happening, and now Bowsah is downloading it, and I'm like, yeah, she's gonna have to clear.
It might be downloaded in time to play before the free.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Shout out, by the way, to a game that didn't get much love that should get remade because it's easy. Fusion Frenzy. That was basically that was back in the day. OG Xbox. Fusion Frenzy was basically like Mario Party without Nintendo characters. But it was super fun. And again, it was all that for, but it was like, do you want to keep playing Halo? And the answer was yeah. But then when you had like, okay, I guess we can take a break from Halo. What do we play? Fusion Frenzy. That was it. And that game is fun. And that game is like, what are we doing, Xbox? Like, just make it. I'm sure it's not too hard. Just make it. You got a lot of people that make games now, and you got a lot of money. And I'm sure it'll be a Game Pass game that, again, party game. A lot of people like those things. Just saying. Fusion Frenzy.
I have no clue what this is.
I don't know what this is.
Yeah, it's basically like it's like Mario Party.
A little mini games.
It's a 4-player. Yeah, but it's like mini games basically. Yeah, but it was 4-player, and it was fun. It was just these like little mini games that were just fun. And again, it was like a dumb party game. Like, it's so fun. It was just something different to play besides Halo.
Yeah.
So, because at the launch of Xbox, granted, there wasn't like too many games. I mean, again, you had Halo, which was arguably like one of the best launch games ever, in my opinion. But yeah, when you weren't playing that, there was Project Gotham. There was like the NFL franchise, NFL Fever, I believe it was called on Xbox.
Yep.
But then yeah, like Fusion Frenzy's awesome.
This was the one. This is the game everybody played, which is basically American Gladiators.
Gladiators, yeah.
Interesting.
The big ball. Yeah. This was good times. This
Nice.
is classic Xbox. Look how smooth it is too. Like it ran so well.
That's what I'm saying. Like, and this game updated graphics. You could do online, of course, but I mean, the Xbox doesn't have too many couch co-op games as much anymore, right? And again, I mean, this just feels like an easy Game Pass game that is a party game that 4 people can play and like sit out the case. Again, how many games are we getting where you can play all 4 players on the couch anymore? Not many. But I mean, something like this could be done. You could turn this into a battle royale if you wanted to.
Definitely. Yeah.
Make it more players, make it crazier. So I'm all about a BR Fusion Frenzy. So also in the chat, they mentioned Phantom Dust. I appreciate you. Phantom Dust is a great game. Did not get enough love as well. A game came out, it was $20. At the time, every other game was $50. And then you played it and it was just fun, unexpected for $20. And everybody thinks, oh, a $20 game, it's a budget game. And literally so many people passed on it. And then they played it one time and they were like, yep, this is fun. This is awesome. So they did do like a I won't say like a remake. They updated the graphics a little bit, not too much. It was basically the same game, but it kind of just got released and nobody cared about it. But it was fun though. So look at this. Look at Ron. Don't worry, I'm here. That's why I'm here, to bring you old games from the OG Xbox because I'm old. You're welcome.
Very nice.
Nice.
All right, our last questions come from Hopple. We're going to start at the end. Sean, back in July 2016, you bought Far Cry Primal. Did you finish this game since then?
How does Hopple know this? Am I getting hacked?
No, I'm going to tell you how he knows it, because he went back and listened to We the Gamercast with none other than Mitch Power sitting next to you.
Oh, there it is. Yeah.
Because I just did the same thing, and I remember hearing about Far Cry Primal. So,
I think this is I might be backed into a corner here. I think that was on PlayStation. I think that was a PS4 purchase, and I did beat it. But yeah, PS4, dude, I was all in on PS4. Like that console looked great, and it was less expensive. Like I was feeling PS4 absolutely. I was bought in on the whole like
Same.
900p versus 1080p and all this other stuff. I felt like I was getting all my exclusives on Xbox, and I was fine with that. Titanfall was legit. That first Titanfall game was amazing, and I was all about turning my Xbox on and off with Kinect. Whether it worked the third time or sixth time, it didn't matter. I was trying for it all the time. I was all in on that. I wanted my Skype camera to follow me around the room. Okay, I was here for it. I was here for the snap. So when I talk about playing Far Cry Primal on PS4, I want to hear any crap because I was there with Xbox One. I had the Kinect set up, and I was telling that thing to turn off and record that and snap that and all that stuff. It was good times. But yes, I did play.
Snap was awesome. Like just watching TV this big.
Yeah, I had my TV plugged in and everything.
It was snapped. It was like a whole section of the screen. The TV was literally like out of the whole.
Fiona, do you know what we're talking about with the snap feature? So Xbox One like really tried to bring in a lot of like Windows 8 features. You remember Windows 8 at the time was like the tablet OS that they tried to make work for PCs as well. And so they brought a lot of those features onto Xbox One, which basically just meant like you're taking a window of something else and kind of doing a picture-in-picture off to the side. They called it snap. Yeah. Kind of like when you take a window and it kind of snaps into place, which honestly is probably a good idea. Like so many of us multitask anyways, and there could have been really cool implementations for that sort of thing, especially like looking up guides or videos or things like that, like on the side could have been great, but it just took up a whole lot of resources. It basically was a huge reason why most games didn't run all that great because they just had to dedicate all this memory to snap features and Skype and sports and all this other nonsense. But yeah, shout out to Snap and shout out to Hopple for this question that made me go on this weird tangent, dude. I don't know how we got there.
Mitch, I think you might have got muted somehow because we can't hear you.
Yeah, you did. I don't know how I just got muted. You know what? It heard me talk about Xbox and it was just like, nah,
maybe not. Maybe
we can't have that.
Not today.
You know what the weird thing was, by the way? The Kinect. You mentioned Kinect, right? And I was all about it too, right?
Yeah.
Here's the thing I will say, and this is the one feature that was like almost too weird, but I liked it. And it was so I have kids. I have 4 kids, and it would recognize faces. So it would recognize if you walked in, it would say like, this person is Mitch. This person is Alex, my son. The craziest thing, I was playing a game, and Alex walked in, my son, and he sat next to me, and it closed my game. And I'm like, what the hell is going on?
Oh, because it's too like mature or whatever.
It literally saw that my son at the time was not old enough to play mature rated games.
No way.
I was playing Gears of War, and it said, he's too young to watch this. And it shut my whole shit off. And I'm like, I
didn't even know that was a thing.
I didn't either until I'm in the middle of a Gears match, and then it just shuts my stuff off. But literally, that was one of those like Minority Report moments. I was like, it just scanned my son's face, recognized he's sitting next to me, and goes, no, there's blood and gore and all this. We can't have him watch that. And I was immediately like, wow, that's awesome. At the same time, I didn't know that was a thing. If I knew that, I'm not going to tell my kid not to come sit next to me, but I guess I'll just turn that feature off or something. I was like, it's cool. But come on, man. I didn't know that was a thing.
Yeah. Poor Lachlan wouldn't be able to play anything. She's so little.
Oh no. But yeah, that was the weird thing. I remember like I was like, this is the future. That's crazy that happened. But yeah, then Kinect was just a camera.
Man, I bought in on Kinect. That was cool.
I
liked it.
Yep, I loved it.
Well, I think you all soon know why I saved this question for last.
Jeez, here we go.
Question for the new co-host, asking on behalf of Smiles of Amanda, if you had one choice, pancakes, French toast, or waffles, welcome to Carpool Gaming.
Okay, so I'll answer. I'm going to go pancakes, and here's my reason. The reason why is because there's pancakes, but then there's also its very distant cousin, which is still consistent under or like at least the umbrella of pancakes, which are crepes. Crepes, you can have savory, you can have sweet crepes. And so for that reason, and also the fact that like waffles and French toast don't really like me, and I still like them, but then it's just like, hey, you eat one of them, and then it's just like, we don't like you, and I'm just like,
oh no,
I like you.
So what did waffles do to you in your life? What have they done to you so badly?
It's mostly gluten is just not a fan of me. So I like when it comes to pancakes, I'm also a thinner pancake gal. So I would definitely have to go with pancakes out of the three if I had to choose, because quite honestly my actual answer is it really depends on the mood, because like who doesn't like waffles with like fruit and like cream and stuff, or like the same thing goes for like some French toast, but it really depends. So right now as I'm sitting here and talking to all of you, I'm gonna go with pancakes. Mitch, what's your answer?
The correct one, which is waffles.
Oh, there it
I'm
is.
just saying, like waffles hold goodness in each little pocket. You know,
Yeah.
you get some butter in there, you get some syrup. It holds it for you while you wait to
Look at
eat
his
it. It's like this. It's like here's a delicious morsel of goodness. I'm gonna hold it right here, special for you as you take bites of this slowly, and you enjoy it. The only thing that's good about a pancake is the fact that McGriddle is out and McGriddles rock. They really
do rock.
They
Yeah.
really do, and that's the only
Yeah.
acceptable pancake that is better than a waffle. But that's a different story. Waffles are better than pancakes, as Tim once famously sung in a song called "Waffles Are Better Than Pancakes." Go look it up on YouTube.
Who
But
did?
yes, Tim the Tap Man
Oh, okay.
on a stream said waffles are better than pancakes. Someone took
Dude, I was
that
thinking like
soundbite.
Tim McGraw. I'm like,
no,
waiting for
no,
this
not Tim
country's tongue.
McGraw. Jesus, no. So there was like the guy's name was Pancakes, and then no, guy's name was Waffles that he was watching,
Pancakes
and
are
he just
better
kept
than
talking.
people.
Yeah, he's like
That's what I
waffles
was
are
gonna
better than
say.
pancakes.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then somebody mixed it into a song that's actually really awesome. So Bowsah, let me go ahead and hear the right answer. Go ahead, give us your
Oh yeah,
opinion.
it's Team Waffle over
That's
here.
what's up.
Of course.
Y'all heard it.
Not only for the little pockets that hold you extra syrup throughout the meal,
Yes.
but it's also like a frozen waffle is still a good waffle. Like I can go for an Eggo right now. You're not going to give me some frozen reheated pancakes. Ugh. No, that's not going to be good. You know it.
Yeah.
And the only way French toast has a chance at competing is if it's like special bread. So there's a local restaurant that does like a banana nut bread French toast. Now that might get you some.
That slaps.
That's like
That sounds
an
like a
extreme
slap, yeah.
special case. There's also extreme special waffles, which are still better than that French toast. So it's Team Waffle.
So
You're damn
like,
right. Thank you.
in the city that I live in, we have this thing called Burger Week, which a bunch of restaurants have different like burgers. I think usually there's about 120 different burgers. And one year it was like almost like a McGriddle, but it was like French toast. So they had the French toast and they put like syrup and stuff. It was phenomenal, by the way. But when I said pancakes, I wasn't thinking like I went to my freezer and then I popped them in the toaster.
I know, but I'm just saying, like, there's levels. You could go from out of the freezer all the way up to gourmet, and I think waffles wins at every level, as long as you compare it to the same level, right?
That's what's up.
That's a good point.
I put a lot of thought into this.
I didn't think of that. That's really
You can't
good.
compare a S tier level pancake with Eggo waffle. That's not fair.
Come on, man. Come on, man.
I see what you're doing.
Hashtag Bowsah's right. Hashtag throw in the chat.
I think it's also I just like more savory than sweet things. So that's why I went with a pancake, because you can have like savory crepes. Like one of my favorite ones, it's like a smoked salmon crepe. So good. But like I like the other stuff too.
I can make a waffle sandwich with whatever I want in there too.
A waffle sandwich.
You can make
Fat
a
boys.
pancake
Fat boys
sandwich.
come up with creative things, man. Don't judge me. Don't say that.
I'm not judging. No, that's look. Don't misunderstand. Not judgment. I want to learn more. I'm clicking the learn more button. Like,
Got it.
What?
Okay.
Tell me more.
Don't worry. To join the Discord next time I make one, I'll put it in there. Make some food. Waffle
JB
sandwiches.
in the chat says, "I just had Waffle House today. Won't catch me eating no whack pancakes."
That's what's up. That's
My boy, JB.
Yeah.
I've never been to a Waffle House before.
Oh, that's good. That's some good
stuff.
waffles.
You go to Waffle House.
Watch out for fist flying, but yeah, get you some
Yeah, well.
waffles. It makes it better. It adds character.
Yeah.
Sean, what about you?
I mean,
Which
look,
side?
and I love Fiona is so sweet. You know, she doesn't understand what she's walking into with a question like this. This is just food wars here at Carpool Gaming. And I'll just take my classic Sean answer here. And like, I'm not turning my nose up at any one of these things. I just want to say that. French toast, delicious. You soak that sucker with syrup, all kinds of syrup, powdered sugar, delicious. It's a great time. but it's probably like if I were to order it, it's going to be waffles,
You're right. Thank
pancakes,
Thank
French
you.
toast, I think.
Thank
But
you.
I will eat them all, and I will eat them on top of each other. Actually,
Just-
put
oh,
them
yeah.
all on top, just same plate. I'm
I just
down.
want to point out, no one's saying any of these are bad.
Right.
We're just talking about which one's better, right?
Yawn
Like-
32 says, pick a side, Sean. That's
yeah,
what the
exactly.
people
You
want.
can't just sit there and go, I like all of them. It's like
Well,
your
I
kid.
did. I said
It's-
that, but then I said pancakes. I was just like, I like all of them. I love all of them.
I mean, like a
Yeah,
good Belgian waffle.
we all
though,
will
like,
accept
oh,
all of them
come
as
on.
good
Mhm.
food. But again, like Sean said, if all three are presented to you on a menu, which one you picking?
But you know
You
what?
know
As I'm
what?
saying that, like McDonald's, like pancakes are legit,
Oh,
dude.
hotcakes. Those are some
Yeah,
good things there.
That's pretty
Mhm.
good.
Oh my god!
Yeah.
Just a random side note. Since in Canada, just found out in the U.S. apparently they don't have all day breakfast, Sean, which is absolutely bomb.
I
Not
thought you
since
had
COVID.
freedom. I
Not
thought you had
since-
freedom. What's
Yeah.
going on down there?
COVID
So-
happened. That's what
Oh,
happened.
damn. Oh,
Just as a
Literally.
random
Nope.
side note, get hotcakes, and so like fantastic. You get them at like the evening, but then you get ice cream. Add ice cream on top of your pancakes. Boom! Your freaking day is like 10 times better.
Yeah.
And so I'm just saying, guys, that's a win for pancakes. Win for pancakes.
Nice.
No, it's not America. It's Canada, guys.
This is America.
This is America. Yeah, you know,
No all day breakfast. Come on,
Yeah.
man.
No, really, we used to have all day breakfast. That was literally a thing, and then COVID happened, and then just it never came back. Everything else came back. Sometimes, you know,
Aw.
you didn't want things coming back, but yeah, like then that never did. So we can't get McGriddles at 6 p.m. anymore, which is pretty bumming.
Damn.
Speaking of your ice cream on pancakes, have you never had a waffle cone?
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Waffles are best.
That's
Thank you.
snap.
Thank you.
Yeah, so versatile.
Thank you. Bowsah's correct. Bowsah's right.
The reason why waffles are best is because waffle cones.
Waffle cones exist.
It sounds like an election that she just said that and dropped the mic and walked off stage. She's like, "Get out of here! Look what my answer was.
Waffle
I'm
cones.
better. Waffle cones." Good job. Bowser.
I don't like waffle cones.
All right, guys. All right, guys. Chalk it
Oh,
up. We're
man.
done. We're
Hey,
done.
I'm out of here now.
Yeah, it's
Good.
okay. Sean, find a new
Or
co-host. I'm
something.
out of here. I can't do this.
I'm not. Nope. Nobody else. Nobody else. This is it.
There's a reason he brought three of us on, so if some of us quit,
So,
he doesn't have to look for a
we
while.
start flying on, like just flying off away. Like, nah, we're done.
Absolutely
we're not. Doing
not.
This.
Yeah.
He's like, and there's two of them.
Nobody
Okay,
else.
I like dip. Okay, specifically dipped ones. Like we have this ice cream chain here called Cows, and they'll have like dipped ones, so you can get the waffle cone and then they dip it in chocolate and peanuts. That one's good, but like I only eat like a quarter of it, and then I feel bad because I'm just like I have this huge waffle cone. What am I supposed to do with this?
Eat it. What do you
Can
mean?
we just
It's
go back
perfect.
to
I don't want
the name of this place and how
Hold
Canadian
hell
it
up.
is?
Cows.
What?
Cows?
Cows.
Yeah,
I've never
Ice
heard of
cream
it.
place?
Guys, you
I've
are
never
all
heard of it.
getting cow merch because they have like essentially they have like
Can I hang it up on my shelves back here? Can I put the cow merch on this
by all
shelf right
means.
here?
No, they have like different like they have like different like movies and stuff, but they put cows in it, so it's like a little cute little cow. I know they had like a Harry Potter one, they had like Pulp Fiction, they had one specifically for Minecraft. It's Moocraft, and it's like cows specific. It's really cute. Cows is awesome. Heck yeah. It's East Coast, yes, but it is also in Ontario, which by the way, Ontario is not East Coast.
Oh, snap.
That is another thing. I will fight
Oh,
people.
no. It's like a
I'm
There's
a
a
dumb
whole
American.
bunch
I don't
of,
know where stuff in
upstate
Canada
New
is.
York thing all over again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a whole bunch of carpoolers in Toronto getting upset.
Uh-oh.
Yes. But Cows is I would highly recommend it. But yeah, I'm sorry guys. I'm just coming up with a bunch of hot takes. I'm just throwing stuff out. John's just like putting a tally. He's just like, man, inviting Fee to the podcast was not it. She like
Not at
doesn't
all.
like
No,
waffle
this is the
cones.
best time of my life. I'm having an amazing time. This
I was
is
like, I
awesome.
can't wait for all the comments to be like, she doesn't have an Xbox. She likes ice cream at a place called Cows. She thinks pancakes are better than waffles. What is she doing here?
I love it. This is the best.
No, I'm just fine. No, fee staying, guys. No matter
Yep.
what your comments say, fee staying.
Mhm.
Deal with it. Jesus, what are we doing? We just talked for 20 minutes about pancakes, waffles, and not a single thing about Xbox. This is the best podcast ever. Let's go.
Hell yeah.
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
Mission accomplished. Put up the
Mission
banner.
accomplished.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Now
the
you see
file
why I
fancy.
saved that
Put it
one for
in there.
last.
Yeah, that's
Excellent.
smart.
Appreciate that. I
Well
like how
done.
literally we talked about video games and we're just like, all right, cool. Let's get to the good stuff.
Yeah.
Waffles. French toast or pancake. Got it. Well, what's next on the docket there?
Well, it seems like what we are going to be checking out is what have we been playing this week? Or just games that you have been enjoying playing over the past, because I feel like over like the holiday, I feel like January is just kind of a void. So it feels like it's either like it goes the longest or it's just like it was December like 2 days ago. So yeah, it's just it's a weird vibe. So for that reason, I'm just gonna ask around the table. We're gonna start off with Sean. Sean, what have you been playing? Like, what is getting you excited? Okay, never mind.
Well, let me know. You can start. No, I won't toss it back. We'll go. But I just warning people. They're not gonna like what I have to say here in just a moment. I am playing a game that people know. Yeah, no. But in a second, one thing I'm very excited about that I'm not sure enough people are talking about is this Sonic and Knuckles news that came out this week. They got a new Sonic 3 movie coming out soon and a 6-episode Knuckles thing going to Paramount Plus. I'm totally stoked about that. So shout out to Sonic and Knuckles and Jim Carrey as Eggman. It's perfect. It's all that's right in the world. Now, yes, what people are giggling about in the doc here is that I'm playing a game that I am calling Alan Sleep, otherwise known more popular name is Alan Wake 2. This game is putting me to rest. What the heck? Game of the year? This game, I'm like, I gotta keep my eyes open. I'm only a couple hours in, so like maybe it gets better, but yikes, you guys. I just don't know about this Alan Wake game.
You definitely pissed off a bunch of people, but don't worry about it.
Sorry, guys.
I can't confirm. I haven't played it. I just heard good things, but yeah.
Yeah. It's interesting. Like, it's not uninteresting, but it's also not like it's not gripping me, you know? Like, so I have to play a little bit longer, obviously, but yeah. I gotta I can't play it at the end of the day. It's like, gotta go to bed.
He's like an old man. He sits on the couch, puts on the controller. He's like, all right, let me get some milk.
Pretty much
falls asleep.
Bad move for sure. Just like chin to chest, just like out. Yeah.
Yep. It's concerning me because people have told me that this is a fee game and that I should play Alan Wake and Alan Wake 2.
Yeah, but you stay up all night. You don't have to worry about a game putting you to sleep.
Maybe I need this. Maybe I really need this to really set my sleep schedule. Maybe I think
it's going to help you sleep.
Exactly. Maybe I finally go to sleep before like 3 a.m. in the morning. Who knows? It's
melatonin.
It's just melatonin, the video game. No, I made that face because like I've only been talking to people for the past few months that are major Alan Wake fans. Like they will like praise the like anything that this game touches. People were like really jiving with it, especially with like the game like the Game Awards. Everyone's just like, oh my god, this song, and I'm like, I have no clue what's happening right now because I've been living in my like sacred like Baldur's Gate 3 bubble, and I have no idea what other games came out for the past. Sean, just join us. Yeah. It's safe. And there's really great game. And just really great characters too. It's just I like Twin Peaks. I love detective games. As a heads up, everybody. If you're not aware, I freaking love mystery, like murder mysteries things. And so like people are like, you would really like this game, but now I'm concerned.
Well, and that's just it. Like, I think the story and this, like, it's got great stuff to it. Yeah. It's just kind of plotting a little bit here. So I just gotta like either pick up the pace or become like really interesting. I'm just not sure. I don't know. I'm gonna play a little bit more this week. I hope to come back to you guys next week and go like, all right, we're much further in it. I'm only a couple chapters in, so we'll see. But it runs great on my PC and when it doesn't crash. So there's that.
Nice.
Welcome to PC gaming. We won't get into that discussion though.
But it's ultra wide, guys. It's so nice. I've got this ridiculous monitor. That looks beautiful. So
we don't need to pick a new game with the Super Bowl?
Space Marine 2 was the one that won.
No, Super Bowl coming on Sunday.
Oh, Super Bowl. Ooh.
Like if you want to replace Alan Sleep.
No, I feel like I can beat it. I don't think this game is long, is it? I don't think this game is. Yeah, what's the how long to beat on this thing?
I don't know. Kevin probably beat it while he was at Extra Life.
I think he did actually.
I think he did.
I think you're right about that.
I think
Google
it might
knew I was going to search how long to beat Alan Wake 2, and that is not okay with me, Google. Stop listening to my microphone. I don't appreciate that.
I have your answer. It's 18 hours.
Oh, that's pretty long.
You know, and here's the thing. As a dad, when we have a certain amount of time that we can game, I want to point out something. HowLongToBeat.com is a phenomenal resource because I'll sit there and literally go, that game says 50 hours. Nah.
Completion
that game
is
says
30.
8. Yeah. Like I'm all about the shorter games just because of the time that I have to play. But no, like HowLongToBeat.com. If you guys don't know about it, now you do. Go check it out. It's a great website. They're going to pay me soon. Don't worry about it.
Nice. And on that topic, Mitch, what have you been playing?
You know, your typical dude bro stuff, Apex, Call of Duty, Fortnite. No, so Warzone recently with the newest update that came out, I've been actually having a lot of fun with Warzone again. I was not having fun last year with it. They made too many changes. It wasn't that fun. Got back into it, having a lot of fun. Apex, I still love Apex. It's my number one play game. I love it to death. New season comes out Tuesday, so next week I'm just
Tuesday, I think you mean.
That's right.
Tuesday.
What this guy said.
Tuesday.
Tuesday.
Mitch, you're being humble. You're being humble. And I want to allow you a moment. You returned to the stream this past weekend. Big time.
Mm-hmm.
Tell me about it, man. How was that? Twitch.tv/MitchPower1116.
What he said. It was fun. No, I actually got my PR in Warzone. So for anybody who doesn't know, PR personal record. So I got the highest number of kills I've ever gotten in a Warzone game that day. I actually did it while I was doing my sitting at my standing desk challenge. I have a channel point on Twitch.
What?
Yeah. So I have a channel point on Twitch where I have to sit in my chair, but my desk is literally here. So the only thing you saw was like my eyes and the top of my head. And I got my PR. Sean's doing it right now, guys. Sean's doing it right now. Don't make me do it.
I can't do it. I don't have one of those. Sorry.
Yeah. So what Sean's doing right now is how I was playing Warzone. See, she's just gonna dip out. She's like, I can't do that. But no, I did I think it was Queen in my chat. Literally redeemed sitting at your standing desk, and I did it. And it was just weird. Me and my friend Buzz, we clicked. We had a great game, and I got my PR in Warzone. But yeah, like I don't know what the hell is going on, guys. Everybody in the chat is like, if you guys want to catch all the craziness, go make sure you watch the video version of this. But no, yeah. And then actually the other day I was editing videos, just kind of messing around, trying to get some stuff ready. And I saw Bowsah was actually playing Fortnite. And I was like, hey, I haven't played much Fortnite this season. Would you like to play? And we actually ended up getting a win playing Fortnite. So yeah, like that's mostly what I've been playing. There are some games I plan to start playing here soonish, but the thing with Battle Royales is like they don't stop, right? Call of Duty just had a new season come out Tuesday, if that's what you prefer me to call it. Thank you. Apex next Tuesday is going to have an update for season 20, which is going to change that game quite a bit. So that's typically what I play. There are some games coming out here soon that I will start playing, some single player stuff. Hellblade was one of those Xbox exclusives I didn't get a chance to touch. That's supposed to be really good. And the second one's coming out in May, if I'm not mistaken. So there will be some single player of that being played. So yeah. What about Bowsah? What have you been playing?
Like you said, I jumped back in on that Fortnite. When the Lego Fortnite came out, I jumped in and I was all gung-ho and excited and got the battle pass and then promptly didn't touch it again for a while. I was like, oh no, I used some of my V-Bucks. I need to get some back, so I got to play the game. So, and they just put in Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. So
yes. Shredder,
get in there,
Shredder
get your skins.
Who else is in there again? Why am I blanking on the name? Everybody hates me right now. Splinter. They're both in the game. So yeah, go check that out. Lots of cool stuff in Fortnite. By the way, I want to point out something. Out of all the battle royales, Fortnite does amazing skins and collabs. Yeah. They are amazing at what they do with their skins. So good for them.
Yep.
Yeah, I tried to play Lego Fortnite and everyone made fun of me because I really wanted to make a watchtower. So I just kept on making like a very tall watchtower. And then one day I was just like, how high can I build this? So just like I found out how they made it, because there's a pre-build. So I just made a massive tower. I think it took me like 3 to 4 hours. And then I found out that you could just build outwards. So I have an entire city in the sky, which includes like different shops, a restaurant, a little storefront, which is really cute. And then by the time I left, I was making another, because you can still go up. So I made an entire other pillar, like essentially walkway to go up. And I was going to make a huge castle. So whenever I go back to it, I'm just going to make a huge castle in the sky because F everyone else, because I'm not going back to the ground.
She literally made BioShock Infinite in Lego Fortnite. Just like a floating city in the sky with the clouds and everything.
People had to bring me food. They were like, I said, like, I'm dying. And they're like, okay, so bring me food and wood. And I'm like, thank you. And then they would just jump off and they would take their parachute and fly back to our town. Because they're like, we can literally do that from here. And I'm like, fantastic. Enjoy. And then someone made an elevator. That's the only time I ever played Fortnite.
I didn't make it
straight
that
up,
far.
they were like, we gotta get Fee food, and somebody's like, oh, damn it, this is gonna
That's
take an
exactly
hour.
what happened.
I knew it. They were literally like, ah, damn it, dude, she's so high in the sky. I gotta climb like 500 sets of stairs. And then it's just a sad spinning up in circles, going up. Yep. See, that's what happens. That's okay though.
Mm-hmm.
Other than that, I've been playing a bit of that Brotato, that Vampire Survivor-like game. It's a pretty good one to pop some easy achievements for your daily Game Pass achievement task.
It's a Vampire Survivor-like?
Yeah.
I didn't know. That is not what I was picturing at all. And I'm literally typing in Vampire Survivor instead of Brotato into this thing, so I can
play
have
them
a look
both.
at this.
They're both got
Shoot.
good achievements.
Yeah.
Can't go wrong with either one on Game Pass. I played and beat Turnip Boy Robs a Bank.
That's
a roguelike game. I had fun with it until like the ending sequence, and then I was not having fun. That I was so close to beating it that I just got mad and had to step away for a couple days, and then I finally came back and beat it. But up to that point, it was a good game.
I want to point out something that is always a thing. I just want to point out, if you get to a boss in a game and you're getting your teeth kicked in over and over and over, stop and just come back to it later. Because for whatever reason, you'll be second try and you'll be like, I was just getting mad over and over and over. So yeah, you ever get stuck, just walk away, go do something else, come back.
I mean, my husband tells me that. He's like, you've been doing that for 2 hours. Why don't you take a break? I'm like, no, I want to beat it now.
Yeah. It's pride.
I'm very stubborn at that. Yeah.
And this is Turnip Boy Robs a Bank.
Yeah. It's pretty rad.
Cute.
Yeah. The other Turnip Boy Commits Tax Evasion was also on Game Pass and played through and beat that. So I like where they just went with a different genre here.
I see that.
This looks awesome.
Turnip Boy Commits
It's
Tax
fun.
Evasion.
And it's not that long. I think I beat it in like 5 hours. Like, it's not bad.
Also, the cops are donuts. That's funny.
Yeah, some of them are donuts.
Yeah, that's
very cute. Yep. And the last thing on my list is Superliminal, which is the current Backtrackers game. So I played through. I had started it a while ago when it first came to Game Pass, but I finished it up this week. Getting ready to talk about that later this month.
Nice.
Very cool.
Yeah. I've just been playing a game that just had a latest patch, Honkai Star Rail. So I've been trying to catch up with that. I am very far behind. My boyfriend actively plays it, and so there's a lot of characters that I really like. I missed out on Kafka. If you've played Honkai Star Rail, you know that's a big disappointment. But they have a new character named Black Swan who I'm really obsessed with. So yes, this is this is Honkai Star Rail. So there's like some crazy fun stuff that's currently going on. The entire theme for this one is like dark gothic, but also like 1920s jazz, and like everything is fine in the city, but it's like everything's fine in Ba Sing Se. So it's like a 1920s like gambling. Yeah, we can see that in the commercial here. And it's not. Everything seems to be a little bit off. everything seems to be kind of going a little bit wonky and crazy. So yeah, that is the latest. Who just came up on the screen. Her name is Black Swan. She is essentially like an astrologian from Final Fantasy 14. If you know, you know. And
I don't.
yeah.
You've seen enough. Don't
John
worry.
just hit you with the
Yeah.
I don't. Tell me
It's
more.
okay. It's okay. They use tarot cards specifically for an attack. So they summon specific tarot cards and utilize them for either damage or healing. With the avatar reference, absolutely. I will use them as many times as I can. Yeah, it's a really fun game. I've been trying to get back into it mostly because there is a lot, especially for a free game. You don't have to feel the pressure of like, because there is the gotcha aspect, of course, but there's so much events and stuff going on that it feels like you don't even really need to pay for anything. So I'd highly recommend it if you're looking for something free. You can download it on PC and on your phone and on your tablet, whatever you like to download it on. A Game Pass game that I've been playing, but I also played it on Steam, is I've been playing Pal World, which is kind of funny because I didn't want to play this game. I thought that it was a Pokemon ripoff, and I didn't like the idea of shooting cute creatures with a gun. So
I used to it.
When they
Then you picked
commissioned
up a
you.
bat.
Honestly, I haven't gotten to the gun section yet. So all I do is I usually base build, and then I just collect really cute pals, not Pokemon.
Definitely not
pals.
Pokemon.
Say pals, correct.
Mhm.
I'm gonna say pals. But no, there's like really cool different mechanics and stuff in there, especially with the survival aspect. I personally don't play this by myself. I play this with a group of my friends, and it's what I wish, and that's a whole other conversation that we could have. But it's like a lot of things that I wish that we would see in Pokemon and other franchises like this.
Yeah.
Not the guns aspect. I'm not cool.
The
Even
rocket
though
Not that
launcher.
bazooka
Yeah,
that just
rocket
blew up
launchers.
that poor pal.
yeah, which I'm not cool with that, which is really funny because like a lot of my friends were like, you have no leg to stand on because you enjoy murdering all of us in a specific game called Lethal Company. And I said, like, you know what? Yeah, that is true. I do enjoy mass murder in that particular game, which is a game that I'm very addicted to. And if people say like Lethal Company, I'm like, where? And I have to play it. For people who are not aware, it is it is a
She's out
game
in
where
public, and she's just like, I heard it. Where's
honestly
that?
definitely it is a game where you are working for a company that's essentially like everything is great, all you need to do is collect items, and you definitely won't get murdered if you don't do it in a timely manner. So it is kind of crazy. You go into different factories and run down buildings to find items, and there are creatures that want you dead. Everyone wants you dead. Even maybe the people that are on the ship with you, including myself. I know when I prefaced this game to my co-hosts, I said, I promise if we play this together, I will not go on a murder spree and kill all of you. Because usually when I get a shovel in my hand, I usually go on a little bit of a murder spree. But I'm not going to do that because yeah, you know what? Maybe later. Maybe I'll do that when like we've played a few rounds and I feel confident that you guys are feeling really good about the game, and I'll just sneak up behind you and kill you. It's part of character building in that game. But yeah, it is. It also gives me a lot of Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. Because there's essentially the beings that are behind the wall that no one knows about, or even Star Wars, where it's just like when at the beginning of the 7th film and she like clicks a button, like presses a button, and they're just like pass, or like here's your portion, I guess. It's the same thing here, but the creature behind it has a bunch of tentacles and also may or may not want to kill you. So would highly recommend it. Always looking for people to play Lethal Company. So yeah, those are the games I've been playing the past few weeks.
Good games.
I'm gonna jot this down. Don't give Fee a shovel. Okay.
Don't no shovels.
Don't
But it's
give
okay.
Fee
I can also find a yield sign and a stop sign randomly in the factories. So if I do
Got
find those, I will also kill everyone.
Don't
But it's
give
okay.
Fee any swung at us as lethal objects. Got it. Cool. Thanks.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun. I would highly recommend. But yeah, that's all the games I've been playing.
Nice.
Awesome.
Mhm.
Thanks.
All right, now what do you guys want to do?
I don't know. What do you guys want to talk about?
What do you want to do?
Do we want to go back to that pinned thing?
Yeah, I kind of regret pinning it now that we're 90 minutes into the
We could
podcast.
pin it till next week.
I was
when
gonna say
we
this is
actually
the
know
first
something.
episode. They had to get to know us. They
it's
had to get to know
possible. That's
waffles
true.
and pancakes.
Yeah.
They had to
Mhm.
know what game we were
We
gonna
could just-
plat on PS5. Like
Wait till next week and laugh at how wrong everyone was.
we can
That's
do
Oh my
quick
God.
guesses. Quick
Yes.
guesses. 30-second or a 1 minute guess right now of what we think is gonna happen next week, and then we can see how wrong we were.
Ooh, don't start with me.
Do
Phil
it, Sean,
Spencer
go.
is going to say, I've been telling you for years I want people to play anywhere. Have you not been listening to me, you fools? That's it. Mic drop. Walks
Verbatim.
away.
Verbatim.
Yes.
That's the script.
Just a dad moment.
Bowsah got it.
With
I
the
hear you.
goatee, of course.
Mm.
100%.
Exactly. I honestly, I agree. We're going to come back next week and be like, man, it's so exciting that everyone's able to play Xbox games wherever they specifically want to. And there's no limitations moving forward. And it's a really great opportunity because that's my thought process. And I will honestly still be confused as to why people are mad next week. So that's going to be my thoughts on
I
that
love
one.
it. I love it. I'm totally with you. I'm totally with you. Like, what the heck, man? Can we all just calm down, especially since nothing got really announced, you know?
Yeah.
So, well, yeah, maybe next week is better anyways. I'm good no matter what. I kind of started the conversation with, I just prefer the controller. I like the console. I like everything else around it. Like, this has been we've been talking about this since the start of the Series X to begin with, of like, why buy this and why not buy a PC? Like, go ahead, buy a PC, buy whatever you want. Like, just play the damn games. I don't know. That might be a hot take, but I really don't care.
It's not. That's
I've
what
been thinking about this from a business perspective. Literally, I've just been thinking about it like all week. Here's how it's going to work. Xbox will not stop making consoles. Why? Because they're going to have Game Pass available only on Xbox still. They're going to put everything on PS5 a year later, just like Sony does when it comes to PC exclusivity. You want to play Spider-Man, you buy a PS5 first, or you wait a year and play it on PC. That's what they're going to do.
This PC, we've already been through this when games started showing up on PC.
They did, but Xbox is going to go, you want to play Starfield on PS5? Wait a year, pay us $70 for it, or just go buy an Xbox, have Game Pass, play it day one included with Game Pass.
Do you think
That's how they're gonna
Starfield
do it.
will be playable on PS5
Yes.
within a year?
Yes. I literally think it's like the 1 year thing. They're not going to do that with all games. You can't do that with Call of Duty. You're going to kill the business immediately if you delay Call of Duty a year. That's never
Right.
like all the games they rumored, right? Sea of Thieves, Hi-Fi Rush, Feast sitting down under standing desk. All those games, they're going to put everywhere. Because why wouldn't you make people pay you money to play your games? Because Microsoft wants to make money and games make money. But the whole selling point is you can play them day one on Game Pass. Oh, you want to play Game Pass? You have to have an Xbox for that. And that's how you easily, or PC. And that's how you keep people buying those consoles. $500
iPad.
PC. Yeah, exactly. Whatever you need.
Literally
Like,
anything.
I literally think all those games are going to go to PS5, and some of those games will go to Switch because God forbid that console can barely run itself. But Starfield will go to PS5. It 100% will.
I think so too.
And all those people, you're not going to have Game Pass for it. You're going to be like, you want to play Starfield? You absolutely can. $70, please. And 1 year,
71.
71. Wait, what?
Yeah, just make it a stupid number.
Oh, just to
Just
piss
make
them
it a pain
off.
in the
Be like
ass, yeah.
$70.99 just to be that guy, right? But no, like it makes sense. Xbox, games. And again, like just to be clear, they have to be losing money. Not, it's weird. You say losing money on Game Pass because Game Pass is so cheap and they put games on their day one. Yeah, right. I mean, I'm sure a bunch of people could buy Starfield and they can make that money up, but Microsoft's smart. They know subscription model is the way to go. But on those consoles where we don't have Game Pass available, I will gladly take your $70 and put your game on your console. That's my thought. So I don't think Microsoft, everybody's like, they're going to stop making consoles. No, it's the cheapest. It's a cheap, solid way to get you into Game Pass. $500 for a Series X to get you into Game Pass is phenomenal. They will never stop doing that. But if you want to play on your other console, sure, we're going to make games for you, but you'll be paying full price for those games and you will not get the luxury of Game Pass. That's my thought.
Dang. What a thought. I like that idea.
It makes sense. Like, I'd make people pay $70 to play Starfield on the console that they complained that it would never be on. Like, cool, I'll give you Indiana Jones a year later and for full price. Because real talk, that's what Sony does on PC.
Yep.
They full on, they'll have a Game of the Year edition come out, and that's when it goes to PC. and you're not getting any sort of discount, the fact that the game's been out for a year, you're going to pay full price on PC, and it's worked for Sony. You know, Sony's still getting people to buy a PS5. You want to play Spider-Man 2 right now? You can buy a PS5 or wait a year and play it on PC. I just think Xbox would do literally the same thing.
Sorry, Mitch. BobLoblaw in the chat says something that I think maybe people are taking just to the nth degree, but I agree with his sentiment. BobLoblaw says, as long as they keep making consoles, I really don't care if the games are on PS5.
Exactly.
I completely agree. And I just think like everybody's, sounding the alarms that this is the end of the Xbox console. And that just says some of us like the console and all the things that come with it.
They don't need to alienate us, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What if you could get achievements on Xbox games while playing it on PS5?
Give it to me.
Yeah.
I bet you they would let you log in with a Microsoft account just like they do for like Minecraft and like other games. Yeah, like it makes sense. It's always weird when you see that on Xbox. Like I'll be on my Xbox guide and it'll be like playing Minecraft on Switch. I'm like,
yeah,
that's weird. that says Switch. That's different. But no, like, and again, if they want to do that, they could. But I just think like they'll make that Game Pass just exclusive for the Xbox console and be like, we will love to have you guys play Starfield for $70 a piece. Yeah, absolutely. And all PS5 people are not going to complain because they'll get the games they want. Microsoft will get paid. The only people that are sad are fanboys who have nothing better to talk about than Xbox consoles on the internet.
Boom.
You're welcome.
Somebody should get them an Xbox sad.
Yeah. Then they'll be happy.
I don't have a badoom yet on button. I don't have a badoom button, but yeah, 100%.
For next week. You can get one for next week, Mitch.
Hey, if you guys want to hear any sound bites of like Fee talking about pancakes better than waffles, I'll just put that on the board and we'll just play that occasionally.
Like
I'm going to be constantly I'm going to be haunted by this take I've shared with all of you. I thought this was a safe space. I thought I could share my thoughts about pancakes. Apparently I couldn't.
You did, and we're still
pancakes.
Here.
You know what? Next week, I'm just going to join the podcast and I'm going to have a stack of pancakes in my hand. Not specifically.
Please do. That
triple dog dare you. Triple dog dare you. Please.
Yes. Let's
you know what?
I will just sit here and eat waffles. I'll get a tray here and I'll just be like, cool. Eat those busted waffles or busted pancakes. I'll eat these waffles.
I'm going to make them myself and you're calling them busted?
Whoa. Okay. I'm sorry. I apologize.
This is how
we're
not
busted.
Starting.
That's how we're starting.
Imagine
us 10 weeks in. We're just gonna be like, yeah, is that Sophie?
I know, it just all explodes. It all falls apart. It sounds like we didn't even start nice.
It's gonna end up where we're like ending at up at Expo, at Extra Life, and I'm just gonna be like, oh my god, it's so great to see all of you. And then
here's my shovel.
Here's my shovel. Or hey Mitch, and just throw pancakes. Just bring pancakes from Canada.
Guys, imagine.
Wait,
that would be amazing.
Wait. Somebody, we need to. Is Lee listening? Because we're gonna need one of those big giant bounce houses at Extra Life, so we can just go full on wrestling, get it all out, be good for the year.
We have those giant boxing gloves that Fee is just gonna run up and just sock me in the side of the head when I'm playing a game. She'll be like, "Yeah, huh? Remember episode 1?"
Guys, this is what I would do if I won the Powerball. If I won hundreds of millions of dollars, I would host my own and what was it called, MXC or most extreme competition or Wipeout over here, right? It was called Wipeout with the balls and everything, and or American Gladiators. We're all going through the Eliminator.
Gladiators, ready?
Yes.
Yeah. Anybody who's old
you just took me back to that Gladiator.
Yeah, I did.
Wow. Yes.
Let's go. Anybody who doesn't know American Gladiators, go watch it and also watch the documentary about how they were treated poorly. But do it in first order. Watch the show first, then watch the end part of it. Yeah, don't watch the sad part first. Watch the good part
Fee and I watch Canadian Gladiators.
Shut up. There's no show called Canadian Gladiators.
I'm playing hockey and chopping down
trees. They would hit each other and just apologize. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I just punched you in the face.
Canadian Gladiators.
Now Fee's standing up. She's like, I gotta stand up for this. All right, I'm done with this. She's ready. Yeah. Fee, if I do come out to New York, which isn't a done deal, don't worry about it. But if I do come out to New York, she's muted. Are you muted?
Well, I'm not muted anymore.
Oh no. Yo. Sean, I just want to point out, I did buy a plane ticket. I'm refunding it.
Oh no!
I broke Fee. I'm sorry. Fee's broken, guys.
Waffling right now.
She just fell over, guys.
I didn't mean to come off that hot.
Dude, we all of us heard that, right? All of us, y'all saw that. Hey, episode 1, y'all saw the rage that just came through. It's okay, don't worry about it. I'll go to Extra Life. Sean, help me, please.
Yeah, no, we gotta
in
stick
between
together.
me and Fee, please. Like, don't. I can't have her sit next to me because she'll just look at me and just, yeah. We broke Fee, guys. It's over. It's over, guys. Episode 1's done.
That might be.
He's over. He's done.
That might be it.
Jeez.
And then there were 3.
Yeah, exactly. And then V's like, well, guys, I had to quit the show because HR told me I had an anger problem. Sean, do you have an HR department?
Yes, Lachlan.
Oh, God.
HR. Yeah.
Lachlan,
Yeah,
she was in here
got this
earlier.
sorted.
You still here, Lachlan? It's okay.
I apologize, Mitch. What were you saying before I had a?
I have nothing to say. You know, Fee, you're a great. You did such a good job on episode 1. I just want to talk about how amazing of a person you are and how you've been a great podcast host. Thank you so much.
Yeah, you probably aren't violent at all.
Yeah, you definitely got. She's so sad. She's like, I'm not. I promise.
No,
It's okay. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Hey. We're good. We're good.
We're good. We're good.
Oh my gosh, I knew this was gonna come.
All right, so we'll do Game Pass games next week, maybe.
Sure, why not?
Yeah. All right.
We spent an hour 40. We're good.
Yeah,
Everybody has some fun.
That's probably enough.
All right, Sean,
All right.
you want to wrap
We'll
it
go
up?
around the horn, guys. Look, okay. We keep saying episode 1. This is like episode 326. Of the
Yeah,
Xbox
something like that.
Drive.
Episode 1 of the
This
new
show
crew.
has been on around for a long time, but this is the next chapter of Carpool Gaming. I'm so grateful that this crew got to do it. Tomorrow night, the PlayStation Drive takes flight, as it were, with their new crew, with Fulia, Savoy Prime, Nagachaka, and Ryan Turford, of course. So if anybody's here and you're still here wondering, is Ryan Turford going to show up like at any point? Like, where is he? Ryan has left he quit us all to go join the crew.
Sean
over
locked
at
him in the
PlayStation
closet. He's
Drive.
recording the show right now. Don't worry about it.
Oh, he's fine. We give him food and we open the door every once in a while, let a draft in, and he'll be fine. The PlayStation Drive, you guys, I'm stoked to listen to that. Brand new crew, brand new show here on the Xbox Drive, as well as the PlayStation Drive. I'm so grateful to the many, many people who have been here live with us at youtube.com/carpoolgaming and the dozens and dozens people supporting us at patreon.com/carpoolgaming. And I want to go around the horn and thank our ultimate producers, Tony Baker, who you can check out at Quest for Pixels. That's youtube.com/quest4pixels. Jonathan Brown, who you can check out all of his wonderful music, like here on the Xbox Drive and the PlayStation Drive. And you can go to linktree/pme.jib. Lee Navarro, the fearless leader of the Phoenix Overdrive Extra Life team. We do Extra Life in Rome, New York. That is upstate New York to me, and you should join us there. Join the team, phoenixoverdrive.com. We raise all that money for those big, beautiful kids. And Cwagmire, also known as Quaggy, also known as Swaggy, who reminds you that the best babes are Xenobabes and to play Near Automata. Our platinum producers, Robby Bobby Miller and Jonas Young. And our gold members, Adam K, Anna, Awesome Dave 1337, BobLoblaw, Bowsah, Brad Moore, Brian Reese, Cecily Carrozza, CrocoKyle, Dan and Luma, Dannohh, Emily O'Kelly, Jan32, Marcus O'Neill, Peje EP, and Tim Aulph. And for anybody else who's enjoying the show, you can go to patreon.com/carpoolgaming and choose that tier that's right for you, Fiona MacKinnon.
Absolutely. I'm scared to talk now.
Oh no. Everything's fine.
We're fine. We're fine. We're fine.
Wink.
Don't worry about it.
Do you want to go ahead and tell people, Fiona, where they can find you on the internet? You got a podcast as well that you do. Some people might not be aware of, but yeah,
I do. I do a podcast called Point in Progress, where each week on Wednesdays, it is pure chaos. 5 of us, 5 people, 3 time zones. We talk about gaming. We talk about movies, all the books that I've been reading recently, music, whatever it is, we talk about it. So definitely check us out over there. And also other things that are going to be posted. So check us out at twitch.tv/pointinprogress and our YouTube channel, which is under the same name. And at some point I will finally start streaming again over at twitch.tv/Zoranix, where I have to play all the Nancy Drew games because I made a bet and I'm going to lose. So there's 36 of them. so good luck to me. Just tip my hat to that idea.
Do any of them have a platinum?
I don't know, but actually, not this Sunday, but next Sunday, I'm going to start streaming again because I'm going to be starting continuing my Elden Ring run, with my friend Harv. So definitely go check it out, where I constantly fail at and die in that game because I have no idea what's happening. Oh, it's fine. It's actually really fun. It's just I'm really bad at it.
Aw.
It's okay. Why are you saying oh?
You die a lot. It just sounds sad. Oh,
because it's Elden Ring. It's a Souls game.
That's fair.
It happens.
Yeah, it happens.
Death is not the end. Bowsah, where can people find you on the internet?
You could find me on X at Bowsah13, which is also my Xbox gamer tag. Find me there. Be my friend. And of course, be in the Discord. That's where it's happening.
Mitchell?
Who's that?
You're not in trouble. Just go ahead.
Okay,
and tell
I got again. The only people that call me Mitchell are my family.
Mitchell
so
Power.
Don't. Yeah.
Okay. I won't. Okay.
It's okay.
Don't worry about it. There's the line. Okay.
No, you haven't even hit the first slide, but we're good. Don't worry about it. No, you can find me. I stream every weekend. I just started streaming again because my PC was having issues and I had some health things, but we're all good and back up and running now. I stream a lot of video games on the weekends. I did like a 12-hour stream last Saturday. Why? Because it's Saturday. Twitch.tv/MitchPower1116. Also, I actually just started my podcast back up that has been dormant for like 4 years, called Growing Up Gaming, where I have a new guest of the internet to discuss their childhood with gaming and where it brought them today, which I just released my first episode back in 4 years, Saturday. So I do that. And, you can find me on X. I guess I got to do this. I don't know.
Like an Xbox.
I get that.
I hadn't thought of that this whole time.
I did. Wow. It's almost like it's here. Don't worry about it. But yeah, you can find me everywhere. Twitch, TikTok, YouTube, all of it. Mitch Power 1116. Come hang out. Come have fun. Make me do dumb things on stream. A lot of people do.
As for me, I'm Sean Capri, Sean like Connery, Capri like the pants on X, and that's my gamer tag as well. You can send me a message, but please be nice. Join the Discord, Carpool Gaming Discord. Links are in the show notes. It's all below. It's the best dang Discord on this side of the solar system, y'all. And I think that is it. That we did it. We did the Xbox Drive. This is the new crew. I'm stoked. I'm so happy. I hope you guys all had a great time. Hope you had a good time listening. And we'll see you all next week. We'll do the thing at the end.
Welcome to the most horsepowerful podcast on the internet, the Xbox Drive. Before we get this show on the road, please take a moment to like, subscribe, and ring that bell on YouTube, and leave a 5-star rating or review on your podcatcher of choice. If you want to continue the conversation after the show, make sure you join the Carpool Gaming Discord. For exclusive content and all the Carpool shows in one simple feed, head over to patreon.com/carpoolgaming. Finally, head over to carpoolgaming.com for all of your merch needs. Now, with all that out of the way, you better buckle up, Buttercup, because it's time for the Xbox Drive.
Greater than X.